What's going on? MourN again. And today we're going to be testing, we're going to go away from the lead test just because it's the Gemlord and I'm searching for comps that will work better for the community so you can do max damage and get max rewards against the Gemlord. Because it's kind of important. By getting max rewards, you're getting more class, you're getting more hero shards, and that's very important going in. The only team that I am going to try out because it was requested is a full light team. And for that full light team, August is an absolute necessity, and I know this, and so is Michelle. So I'm going to run August, Michelle, Irene, Musashi, and Lee. Carl does the least damage of Irene and Musashi anyway, so it's fine to leave him out. I've already equipped them. I'm running normal August gear with purple ore, Irene with energy ore because she does well. That Irene's crits can really stack up nicely. Musashi with the red ore because it actually works very, very well and his damage ramps up pretty well. And then I'm going to be using the Tidal Surge ore on Lee because I don't know if it's 100% certain. It could be confirmation bias, but I feel like with control rate plus, you have a better chance of that weakness on the normal attack to take effect. We're going to try this. Then we're going to test out a couple more comps. I'm going to try out Vesa because if Vesa can purge, can dispel that reflect, that'll be huge in the metaverse. This particular boss, because then you can throw her in there and you can let Margaret and Genji just go crazy. All right, Gemlord, I hate you. All righty, full light team. We're gonna put August up front, Musashi, Lee, Irene, and Michelle. Fingers crossed on this one because I feel like with Lee, Musashi, and Irene on the same team that they're going to cause themselves to die due to the reflect damage. Let's hope not though. $2 million damage. Well, at least I'm getting the 35 shards. As I expected, the reflect damage, Matthew is 100% needed in this because you have to have him heal. The reflect damage just proves too difficult to overcome. So we're gonna keep Michelle at the same level. We're gonna keep August, and we're gonna regress some other heroes to add in and try different compositions. And then we'll go back to the Lee stuff tomorrow. But I think it's more important for the community as a whole not to see how viable Lee is versus this comp, versus this boss, versus like better comps to use. I do want to try one out that was tried by Vova, I believe that's how you say it. And he used Lee, August, Michelle, Margaret, and I cannot remember the last hero. But I'll figure it out. All right, let's reset some heroes. Reset. Okay. We're going to try, first just for the damage sake, we're going to max out Vesa. The best I can, of course. No, Vesa doesn't really heal, so we're going to give Vesa Tidal Surge Orb. Going to use Margaret. And we're just, you know what, we're just going to risk it from the start. And we're going to try Genji. We need to make sure Vesa is slow. That she goes, wow, Vesa is very fast. That's not good. All right. Sorry, all my priest gear is very fast, and I actually want Vesa to go after the Gemlord on round 2. But for testing purposes, why not? We'll go ahead and run it. And we will put in... You know what, let's try Natalie, because someone told me to try... Vova told me to try Natalie. We will try Natalie. Getting the energy ore. Alrighty. Correction, cannot try Natalie because I need Vesa. Okay, so this is the setup we're going to run. Okay, we were very close. Vesa's Dispel does not dispel Reflect on the Gemlord boss, and that's good to know. It's a very good ability. This is a very good hero, but not dispelling that makes her useless against that boss. So we kind of understand. We're kind of getting to the point where we understand who's needed and who's not. I'm going to reset Vesa. Because with this same comp that I'm using now, Vova did it with Lee. And I am going to put Lee in and see if I can do it with Lee. And then for the last comp, we will remove Lee and try Natalie. Because Natalie has a very good ability. I mean, this is pretty, I can see that with the correct RNG, this definitely will go over the 301 mark, but I think this is pretty, I kind of feel like this is pretty inconsistent, and showing us one battle of this is not really how it's going to work out. Maybe I'm missing something, and that could definitely be the case. I'm not perfect on this. I'm trying to test these to understand for the community. So let's go ahead and try Natalie. And so far, I am 100% certain that the best composition for this is right now Margaret and Musashi together with the 3 healers. It's the most consistent damage, and it varies widely from 4.5 to 6 million, but it's always within those ranges. I mean, that's a very hard range to dispute. I do know that today, Tribemate Chapman did it with this composition, but using Melissa with an A1 Michelle. He did it 2 of 4 times, and he forgot to level his Michelle. She was only like level 100, so maybe a max level Michelle on that would have been a little more consistent because he said Melissa kept dying. So let's try it with this comp and see how well it works. Last run. Okay, so this composition will work. It got a little sketchy toward the end, and it just went over the max damage, the max reward threshold. But right now, the most consistent heroes to use are Margaret, Karthus, and Margaret and Musashi. The 3 at the bottom, Michelle, August, and Matthew, they seem very consistent. They seem like they're needed for this boss. That reflect damage is just awful. The only other hero that I could think that would probably do very well is Cassandra, because she can just completely remove the energy bar. And that's kind of important. It's good to see compositions that do well. And the thing is, there are compositions, like I have luckily got to it with Margaret and Genji in the same team, but it was 1 or 2 times. It's pretty rare. We need to find consistency for this boss so everybody can reach that max reward threshold, because those rewards are super important. You get classed, which we have a new war coming tomorrow, probably today by the time the video gets uploaded, and it's just important for everybody to be able to max those, because it's not going to be long before we're getting another dark hero, another light hero, and shards are definitely the best way to get new heroes. Well, that's it for today, for this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, and thank you. Have a great day.